Hello, year one, and welcome to Thursday, the 4th of February. And it is your English lesson today with me. So, we have started looking at a new unit all about poetry, and I have been amazed at the lovely, lovely emails you've been sending me, telling me that you're enjoying poetry so much already, which is fantastic. Some of the cold tasks that we received were brilliant. Okay, today we're going to focus in on the rhyming words. Some of you are already showing me that you fully understand lovely rhyming words, which is fantastic. But we're going to focus in on those rhyming words and practice identifying them. That means finding them. And we're going to practice using them today. So I thought we'd have a nice starter. And I want you to have a go at coming up with 3 rhyming words for the words cat, dog, and pen. Okay, now remember, for it to be a rhyming word, it has to sound the same. So I'll give you an example. For cat, you might have a hat that you put on your head. Hat. They both have that at sound in them, don't they? Cat, hat. Very similar sounds. Now, for dog, I'll give you an example. You might have frog. Okay, they start differently, but they have that same og sound at the end. And then for pen, you might have the number 10. They both end in that n sound. Have a go at coming up with 3 rhyming words for cat, dog, and pen. Pause the video here, talk it through with the person at home, and write your ideas down on a scrap piece of paper. Okay, fantastic. What I'm also going to do in the description underneath this video, I'm going to post a link, and it's this link here. And I'm going to show you what this link will take you to. Okay, now this link will take you to a website, and this website will show you all of the lovely things that you can do with rhyming words. So on there, it says Key Stage 1, that's you guys. What are rhyming words? And there's a lovely short video for you to watch that will explain rhyming words. It's all about this chef trying to find the right rhyming words and cooking them up. Then there's a little game here that you can play, okay? And you have to choose the right pairs or groups of words that sound the same. It's all about those same sound, okay? As it says here, words that rhyme have the same sound in them. There is also another game here for you to play. So for your little English starters today, once you've done those 3 rhyming words for cat, dog, and pen, have a go at clicking on this website, have a go at watching that little short video, and have a go at playing on these lovely games. What a fantastic start to an English lesson. Okay, so pause the video here and have a go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those lovely starter introduction activities. We're now going to move on to the main input for our lesson. Okay, perfect. We've done our starter. Hopefully you've had a go on that website. That would be fantastic. Well done. So we're going to go through some things now that are there to help you. So we're going to be looking at 2 different things today. We're going to be looking at rhyming words. So a rhyming word, things like we just used there, cat, dog, with the pen as well. Cat, mat, hat. Okay, dog, frog, log, and pen, ten, men, hen, those kind of things. Those are rhyming words. A rhyming word has the same sound as another word. So you've got some examples there. You've got a key, a cup of tea, and a tree. They all have the E sound in, all spelled differently, but they have the E sound in. Okay, and it's okay if it's spelled differently, not a problem. E in the key is an E and a Y, an F and a Y. E in T is an F and an A, or an E and an A. And E in tree is an E and an E, or an E and an E. Okay, so spelled very differently, but still rhyming. Another thing that we might look at is rhyming couplets. So these are pairs of lines that rhyme. Here are some lovely examples. As soon as the wolf began to feel that he would like a decent meal. Can you spot feel and meal? They're right on top of each other, which means that that is a rhyming couplet. The word couplet has the word couple in it, which means a pair, like a pair of shoes that you're wearing on your feet, like a pair of socks. There's 2 of them, and they are right next to each other at the end of the lines. Those are called rhyming couplets. Let's read some more. He went and knocked on Grandma's door. When Grandma opened it, she saw. Door and saw have that or sound in. That's another rhyming couplet. They're both on top of each other. Okay, they are a couple. They are a couplet. The sharp white teeth, the horrid grin, and Wolfie said, "May I come in?" Grin and in. Again, a couple. Excellent. So hopefully that will explain to you the difference between just rhyming and having rhyming couplets. And I've got some poems here that show that. Okay, see if you can spot which one is just rhyming or which one is rhyming couplets. Okay, I had a cat who was so fat he could not even sit on his mat. Okay, good. So we've kind of got rhyming couplets here. I had a cat who was so fat, cat and fat. But then we've got just a rhyming word here as well. He could not even sit on his mat. So remember, a couplet comes in two. So we've got cat, fat, mat. So not quite a couple, is it? There's three. He had a hat that did not fit. He put it on and then it split. Okay, that would be a rhyming couplet there, fit and split. Then I've got a lovely rhyming couplet poem here about a peacock. Peacock spreads his tail. Surprise! A feather ocean full of eyes. Eyes and eyes. One by one they stare at me. I look at them and see the sea. Me and sea. And suddenly I've left the zoo. I whirl through water deep and blue. Zoo and blue. My mind is fresh and watery wild. I feel like I'm a mermaid child. I even ride a friendly whale, swimming here in peacock's tail. Whale and tail. Excellent. And you can see the rhyming couplets very clearly here. There's just two lines and there are a couple. Okay, I've got a very quick activity for you to try here. There are some words at the top here. We've got stag, bat, frog, goat, and yak. I'd like you to go through these words, okay, and have a go at putting them underneath the right one, okay, with the rhyme. Remember, rhyming, it has to have the same sound. It does not have to be spelt the same. Let's do a few together. So, oat. Does oat rhyme with stag, bat, frog, goat, or yak? Oat. Which one did it sound like? Point to it now on your screen. Excellent. It's the goat, isn't it? So I'm going to put oat in there. Okay, beautiful. Let's look at dog then. What one does it rhyme with? Stag, bat, frog, goat, or yak? Which one does dog rhyme with? Excellent. It rhymes with frog. It's got that same og sound in it. Okay, you get the idea, team. We've ticked off this one and we've ticked off this one. See if you can go through and fit in the remainder of the words. You've got vote, float, bag, rag, coat, wag, clog, snack, smog, flat, hag, rat, track, hat, mac, back, throat, tag, stoat, flag, pat, bog, and chat. Now, if you don't remember any of those words, that's fine, because those are very, very nice words for you to practice your phonics on, sounding them out using some sound buttons and then putting them in the right section. Okay, I'm not expecting you to write this out. You could just go, right, I think vote rhymes with goat. Okay, you don't have to write it out. If you'd like to, you can, of course, challenge yourself. Okay, so pause the screen here and have a go at that lovely challenge today. Okay, team. So what we're going to do now is, in our activities today, we're going to have to identify rhyming words. You've just identified some rhyming words, haven't you? You looked through and you decided which ones rhyme with which. And then when we looked at our poems, we spotted the rhyming words. That is identifying. That's what it means. It means searching through and looking for them. So we've done that. In the second part of your worksheets today, your activity, you're going to have to fill in the gaps, and you might even have to create your own rhyming couplets. So I found a beautiful poem about Boris the Spider. Okay, so we've got to select the correct word to put in the gap to finish off the rhyme. Let me read the poem to you, and then we'll look at the options and we'll see which best fits. Okay, which one fits best in there? So, Boris the spider. Boris the spider is big and scary. Boris the spider is fat and... What do you think could go in there? Slow, hairy, or shout? Okay, we'll go through it in just a moment. On the night that Boris got out, you should have heard my mum and dad. Slow, shout, or hairy? You can see the lovely word that you're rhyming with is in bold. Stop that spider, don't let him go. But Boris was fast and we were. Okay, excellent. Let's go through it again then and see if we can fill in those gaps. Boris the spider is big and scary. Boris the spider is fat and hairy. Scary and hairy. Even though they're not spelt the same, they do rhyme. Well done. On the night that Boris got out, you should have heard my mum and dad shout. Now they are spelt the same, aren't they? They both have the out sound in. Well done. Stop that spider, don't let him go. But Boris was fast and we were slow. Okay, the O sound in go and slow. Excellent, team. Okay, I'm now going to show you your challenges today. So if you choose challenge 1, your first section is to identify the rhyming words. So you have to read the poem, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. I've chosen nursery rhymes to help you. Hopefully you'll know them. And all I need you to do is underline the words that rhyme. So let's look at the first one. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. So you can point those out to the people at home. And then in your second section, I'd like you to fill in the gaps using the rhyming word bank to complete the poem. Tiger has fur with stripes that are black, with sharp pointy claws, orange fur on his, is it back, feet, pack, meat, snack, or seat? You've got to see which fits. His teeth are all jagged. He loves to eat meat with a long stripy tail and pads on his... you've got to work it out. Okay, once you've done that, your next challenge is to write some of your own rhyming couplets. That would be fantastic. You've got to identify the rhyming words. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. Oh, I just heard one. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Another one, tip me over and pour me out. Oh my goodness, so many. 5 cupcakes in a baker's shop, big and round with a cherry on top. Along came a boy with a penny one day, bought a cupcake and took it away. Some lovely rhyming words in there. And again, you have to read through the poem and choose the words from the bottom here to make these verses make sense. We've got 1 verse, 2 verses. Okay, if you're going to choose challenge 3, you have a slightly longer poem here. Again, you are going to identify the rhyming words. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. Oh, I just heard one. Keep reading through with the adult at home and try and identify those rhyming words. You don't necessarily need to write them out. You can just point them out to the adult. Fill in the gaps to complete the poem. Okay, you've got the same poem, but you've got all 3 verses and no word map to help you. You've got to try and work out what would make sense in the gap. You can write the poem out if you'd like to, or you can just tell me what would go in those gaps. That'd be fantastic. So remember to go back to the challenge that you want to choose. Challenge 1, challenge 2, and 3. Pause your screen on there. You can print it if you like. Okay, if you don't have that option, don't panic. You can just do your best at home on a scrap piece of paper. Remember your extra challenge. Once you've finished, try and write some of your own rhyming couplets. You could use some of those words that we created for our starter, like cat, mat, hat. There once was a beautiful cat who liked to sit on the mat. That's a beautiful rhyming couplet, isn't it? Cat and mat at the end of the line. Fantastic rhyming couplet. See if you can create some of your own as an extra challenge. Okay, team, tomorrow we're going to be creating a poetry text map. I will see you then.